Your boy is back. Your boy is back. Israel DMW. Juju. They call it. Is it Juju or Juju? Is it Juju or Juju? Which one? Anyway. Davido's what do they call it? Aide. Davido's one of secretaries of Davido. He's always speaking for Davido too. Last week when Davido and Wizkid, when they were dragging each other, it was right there supporting Davido. A very, very loyal guy who expects nothing of a woman than anything less than loyalty. Is for him, he needs a woman to be loyal. But we're still covering his story. Unfortunately, his wife left him after trying to be a good man. His wife left him. If his wife that he married as a virgin, even virgin self, he married her as a virgin. He didn't know. He didn't know. He did not know that there's more to this. What? He did not know that there's more to this than just marrying a virgin. He never expected it. So since then, he's been telling us in one way, shape, or form or the other, giving us advice on the internet, okay, without asking for it. It's okay. It's a public figure. So that's why we're talking about him. We're talking about Israel. What did he say? He put up a post. Beauty has sent a lot of girls to marriage, but character is busy returning them back to their father's house. Do you guys agree with these statements? Don't tell me. Listen, if you don't agree with that statement, but you have to agree. You have to agree with that. Don't tell me you don't agree with that statement though. Fascists in the bottom. Yeah. We all agree. That's why you guys are quiet. We all agree with this statement, right? Yes, now. He's right. Character is busy returning them back to their father's house or to a friend's house in Abuja. If you remember, what's his name? Israel Juju's story. His girl did not go back to the father's house, allegedly. She went back to a friend who is allegedly an Olosho's house, a Bati person, a modern woman Bati person, went back to that person's house in Abuja. So, but I don't think it matters. I think the story is that a lot of beautiful virgins has gone into marriage. Maybe not the virgin part. He's the one that's looking for virgin, but virgins. Shout out to all the virgins out there, by the way. Shout out to you for doing the honorable thing, right? But character is busy returning them back to somewhere, not necessarily the father's house. Before I agree or disagree, please define character. That is a good question. Let's define character. What is character? What is character? Somebody help us in the chat too, because I don't want to have to be digging through. Character is Iwa. In Yoruba, Iwa. Like we don't want to say behavior, because behavior is like more of a broader term, right? But we can just say behavior, right? Nigerian people can say behavior now. Behavior means something else to us, okay? Behavior, just your character now, your conduct, the way you carry yourself. Do you carry yourself with respect, like you have home training? Sense, right? That's what we're talking about. Yeah, that's the question. What do you think? Does that character, right? Character, carry yourself like you have home training. Now, Aide Ohio is saying, was he a virgin? What kind of question is this? This is a sign language. Okay, this is what they call sign language. Shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. This is a sign language. Let's see. I just want to make sure I take care of something right away. Okay. Sign language. shame, insult. Was he a virgin? No, that's Chidima said. That's whataboutism. Let's answer the first question. What is character? What is character, right? So yeah, the way you conduct yourself, yes, absolutely can send you back to your father's house. Absolutely. Okay. Let's say MOP. You thought I meant to literally define character. I mean, how does Juju define character? Oh, that part, right? See, we take our time here. I don't want to assume anything, right? Yeah, how does Juju define character? Well, if you don't stay where your husband put you, remember his story now. If you don't stay, but let's see what the chat says. The chat will have something to say about this, I'm sure, right? Let's see. Somebody say, wow. No, not the chat. The comments on wherever this is. Where is this? Linda AKG blog. Wow. So your own character has kept you married. That's a Nigerian woman. They didn't answer the question, or they didn't address the issue. Okay, the issue is, do you agree or is that true or false? Does bad character, or just character in general, is it sending people back to their father's house? In 2024, are women going back to their father's house if something goes wrong? That's a question for you. Anyway, imagine if women classified men by their characters, a lot won't be married. It shows without women, a lot are nothing. But go and, I guess, fix your broken heart. Sign language. You think, say, Azul, they cure breakfast. They play. You go must write book for this when you did so. Nigerians are undefeated. Till the day some of these men start realizing character goes both ways. That's when most marriages will last in good health. You all expect so much from a woman in marriage, but never checking yourselves if you are reciprocating what you preach. Every day, woman, this and that. That is a lady something, defending the woman. Okay. Your wife made the best decision for real. Jesus. See, the funny thing that we don't realize that in the midst of addressing certain issues, we're actually showcasing who we are as people, right? You can tell that I laugh a lot. I like to laugh a lot, and I try not to be offensive. I could be offensive, but I try not to be offensive. My goal is to not be offensive. My goal, yes, is to be diplomatic. My goal is to not outrightly offend anybody, but also get some lessons out there, at least get you thinking, right? But I like to laugh in the middle of it, like laugh, have fun and stuff like that. You could just tell, even as I talk right now, it's showing, right? There's too many people out there that think they can hide their quote-unquote character while addressing some issues. I don't think Israel is fully aware that he's displaying certain characters as he's continuing to talk about other people's character. That one is a doozy, right? Like, you're always showcasing who you are. You're telling on. The more you talk, the more I talk, the more I tell on myself. It's just how it works, because yes, sometimes we lie, but we can only lie for so long. You know what they say, like Tiroba Lolo Godu, one day, the truth will catch up. You shall do nothing for, but you can do nothing for, how do you say? You shall do nothing against, but for the truth. Yeah, there you go, right there. You shall do nothing against, but for the truth. Everything you're doing right now, it might take time. The truth is undefeated. You don't have to help it, by the way, by saying I'm telling the truth. It will reveal itself in due time. Sometimes all you have to do is keep talking. That's it. So I said, and your character couldn't keep your wife. This Okporoko head, man. And the day he came on Daddy Freeze show, I don't think it was just, that was the first time I see him talk. The way he talks matches his picture. Undefeated. I try not to prejudge, but I'm saying after it actually, we all prejudge. After a while, he matched what I prejudged. He's a coconut head. It is what it is, Self-reflection is a thing. Check as a man. You self get character. Wahala. Coming from someone who has none out of the two. Jesus, this is shaming language. Coming from someone who has none out of the two, no beauty, no character. This is a fine boy. Somebody was saying in my chat the other day that allegedly our own Tiwa Savage might have slept with this guy. That one shocked me. I don't know how true that is, so don't quote me. But he's a man. After all, somebody else was with him before, right? He's a man now. 2024, back to your father's house is your loss. You get what you give, how you behave. You attract who you are, you know, and that's a big piece of the puzzle that we refuse oftentimes to admit. I get it. It's easy to point fingers. It must be somebody else's fault. It has to be someone else's or someone else or something else's fault. It can't just be I could do better. Right? Somebody said Israel Zukwa nu Ike. Did I say that right? Zukwa nu Ike. Zukwa nu Chiye, where are you? Yeah, Zukwa nu Ike. Israel, rest. Virgin hunter. Somebody said virgin hunter. He never see anything yet. You don't have good character, but you want marry person with good character. Where you go use your bad character stress. We need to return some men back to their mothers for proper home training. Somebody who doesn't have character is going to look at this and say, how do you know he doesn't have good character? You don't even know him like that. Let me repeat what I said. You tell on yourself. The more you talk, you actually tell on yourself. They might actually not know for real, but that's what they're going to work with. The energy you're pushing out is what they're going to work with. Essentially, you will get judged before they know the real truth. That's how it works in the real world, okay? Juju, try rest, Kwano. Woman don't leave you. Move on since. He didn't mention the woman's name. Now. You still the right epistle every day. Be like, now you be the problem for that marriage. That is one of my brothers talking. After a while, even men go be like, I get it to want to advocate for brotherhood and stuff. But bros, rest now. What did they do you? Right? In addition to men typically don't. Well, these days they are trolling, they are commenting too. But you get good character than him, you they insult your mother-in-law and father-in-law online. Oof. The internet never forgets. They remind you. Never, ever. The internet is like women. Wait. That's sexist. Remember the topic today? We're going to talk today, okay? They don't forget anything. That's the internet, okay? The girl, on the other hand, has never insulted your people. Work on your character too. Somebody said, Israel don't collect for this platform. Israel is like a rock star on this platform. Anyway, Bollywood is in trouble here. Yes, he's a man. Boy, he's a man. He's a man called boy ni. Is that what you're saying? Okay, this is a boy. Listen, there's a lot of boys running around these streets and just getting married, looking for virgins, calling themselves half a male, all sort of things. Listen, there are many of them out there. Hopefully they'll be stumbling into these small videos that we're doing so they can do that. Hey, calm down, rest, okay? If you are any of the above, half a million, any of that, it's your character that will tell on you. It's not your mouth. And the more you call out other people or you are busy trying to hold other people accountable, especially if you're actively trying to hold the other gender accountable, yes, you tell on yourself, okay? Literally, you just collect, okay? All right. Let me see. Toby and Tribe, shout out to you. So, from what I deduce about their marriage, Israel attracted Sheila with fantasies of a blissful romantic life ahead, filled with lots of adventures. But unfortunately, he couldn't fulfill that. He could probably have pulled it off if he had worked on the other side of things first, character, right? But maybe I don't know him enough. Maybe he's just speaking for other people. Like, it's not really him. He's just protecting the brotherhood, right? Maybe. Either way, guess what? He's going to be judged with the words that are coming out of his mouth on this internet street. That is the reality. I wish I could help him. Who is going to help him? Not me, I got no time. Instead, he turned out to be somewhat controlling and immature, which turned her off. The life she expected wasn't what she got, so things fell apart. Somebody said these are celebrities. It's happening in real life in people's household. You know, that person that you got with, that man, that you got with him, you're like, this one, correct guy. And then after about 2 nights together or 2 hangouts, you're like, I know I'm supposed to, but it doesn't feel good. This is not what I expected.
I never expected it.
It's happening. Some people, they actually spend the next 9, 10, 13, 15 years. Some of them are, right now, the kids are in college. They're like, I can't wait. Well, they're not saying exactly that, but they're at least pushing through, at least before we figure out where we're going with this marriage. Let's push the kids through college or university, right? And let's see how things work out, Let's see how. Well, I'm not sure what the future holds. You have a wife at home who is not sure what the future holds. Not good. No good. So, I think Sheila, that's her name, she's actually lucky. I think Israel is actually lucky too. He can go back to the drawing board and say, hey, where did I miss it? If he can borrow himself brain, where did I miss it? She was a virgin. She was a church girl. I think she was an usher in church, right? Where did I miss it? Right? He can do that, or he can choose the other route and say, they are all the same. Modern women across the board, all of them, they are the same. Okay? Everybody. Yep. I said what I said.
Not be juju be that.
Anyway, do me a favor. Hit the like button. All right, we got some more stuff to talk about. Hit the like button. If you like this segment, you like the next one, I promise. Okay, I'll be right back.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.